Hold on a second. I got Remind me to send Cody Shepard's box out tomorrow at 11 a.m.
Okay, I had to send Cody Shepard's box out for tomorrow 11 a.m.
Boom. Okay.
Hey Siri, remind me to tell Cody Shepard he's a schmuck tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of 5 Idiots Talking Toys. It's 3 idiots. It's Wednesday night. It's time for our Wins and Wiffs of the week. Chris is wearing his turtle shirt, $7 from Kohl's.
I like turtles.
Yes, that is correct. I bought the gray one, I bought the black one, and I bought the navy blue. $21.
Correct. Brandon is wearing one of his children youth large shirts, I believe.
This is one of the shirts that Charles ordered for me.
Okay.
It's a medium.
Don't you guys know that the new look now is when your sleeve has to come up this high?
Yeah.
And it's not a tank top anymore.
Right.
This is how your shirt's supposed to look like.
I believe they call that a Charlie top. Yeah,
it's like the old, the workout shirts,
Oh yeah.
They're not it's not a tank top, but it's like the sleeveless.
Yeah. He's so proud. Next year he's gonna be a small, and then the year after that, he's just gonna blow away in the dust.
He's gonna disappear.
or he's gonna be 250 pounds. Either one.
I mean, what kind of state trooper wears a medium? I mean, are you even afraid of that guy?
No.
He pulls you over. You just leave.
He has his partner go do everything for him.
Exactly.
Jeez. All right. Well, let's jump right in. Everyone's here to see the collectibles we're going to share for this week. It's time for the wins of the week. Getting tired of dancing. I don't know about you guys. I don't have any more moves left. It's been 125 episodes.
I'm over the dancing, but people love the dancing.
They do? Okay.
What are you, Tuscan Raider?
I shared, I told you, when you go on a YouTube channel, if you roll the mouse over one of our videos, like on our homepage, it shows you a little GIF, like it makes a little GIF, and it just keeps bouncing it back and forth.
Of us dancing?
Yeah, that one where Charles is going like this, and I was dying. I was like, I have to screen record that. Like, how can I easily grab it? I screen recorded it and slapped it right on Facebook.
That's great.
Oh, that was fun. All right, well, let's jump in. We can chit-chat a little bit as we show our collectibles, but we're going to get down to business. Like Brandon says, let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
And now it's time for Brandon's win of the week.
So this is a Shane special.
Ooh.
I found this box underneath three other boxes. Didn't know what it was. And I remember when it came in the mail, I didn't know what it was either. But I left it there for God knows how long. And I finally opened it up. And to my surprise, in my pursuit of the alien.
Oh, that's a Super 7.
It's a Dallas. But it's a Dallas that I sent in to get autographed by Tom Skerritt. Dallas.
Oh, sweet.
Oh.
He's still alive. He's very old, but he's still alive.
It's weird. I actually Googled him maybe a few months ago because I was watching the first one. And I was like, you know what? Is this guy still alive? Like, I haven't seen him in anything. And I'm like, oh, my God, he's still alive.
So I finally got this guy's autograph. They have this show called the Hollywood Show up in Burbank. They have like 2 or 3 times a year. A lot of the stars go there, mostly B-list actors and like think of like RoboCop type people. Like Peter Weller played RoboCop, a couple of the Aliens people, some of the people that aren't like, super, Machete was there. Do you guys know him?
Yeah. Danny Trejo.
Danny Trejo and Christopher Lloyd has been there. So some higher, some more popular names,
but they're not lead actors. They're
yeah. So the first year I went, I knew that Tom Skerritt was going to be there, so I was very excited to go get an Alien figure signed by him. And then it was the same year that Christopher Lloyd was there. I showed up to the show and I brought some Back to the Future stuff to have Christopher Lloyd sign, but Tom Skerritt wasn't there. He had canceled, and I was super bummed out about it. And I knew that he's kind of old. So there was an opportunity to send this in to Star Wars Autograph Universe for one of their shows that he was at. And I just sent it into them and they got it signed for me. So pretty excited about that. Obviously.
Nice. Did they really
what?
Was that a little certification on the back?
Yeah, it's authenticated and it was witnessed.
Oh, okay.
Tom Skerritt, Dallas. Super cool. Glad to add it to my collection.
So how old is he now?
Oh,
he's in his
80s.
Yeah.
He's in his 80s, but he looks like the Crypt Keeper from Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah. He's really skinny, and when I saw a picture of him, I was very worried.
Yes.
So I sent this in as soon as possible.
Yes. I'm not saying that. It's the truth.
I'd love to meet the guy and talk about Alien and Top Gun, and he's been in a lot of really good movies.
He's been in a lot of movies.
Brandon would love to meet him.
Brandon
loves meeting these guys and chatting them up and talking about the Navy for 35 minutes.
Man,
I find it so funny, his fascination of celebrities, autographs. These are things that, like, if I had a list of 1 to 50 in my head, it would be number 75. Like, I don't care about them whatsoever.
You would rather have a mint in box Aliens View movie finder thing than talk to Tom Skerritt.
I would rather have a piece of crap engraved and encased from CAS and graded than actually have a guy's signature. I just don't care.
No.
And meanwhile, Chris has a couple signatures that he has at his house there. And he's even asked me about and saying how cool they are and asking if they're legit. And he wants to put them in a frame and put them in his room there. And
he's a big faker.
So fake.
Although I will tell you though, when you see him walking around that ICCC, he's walking right past every actor and every costume. He doesn't give two flying anythings.
Nothing.
Well, I guarantee you, if Tom Skerritt was there, Chris would probably stop at least and look at the guy.
He would interest me more than anyone that was at the show this past year.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. I mean, there's some cool names throughout the show. I mean, the guy that played Greedo is pretty neat.
He was very nice. Paul, I think his name was Paul.
Paul Blake, yeah.
But
there's a couple cool people that were there that you're like, oh, that guy played that. Wow, that's actually a really fun character. So
yeah. Well, you know what? I get a little confused sometimes because at first, and let me just change the screen for a second. At first, we go the first year and there's 2 Boba Fett's there, right? Like there's Boba Fett from Attack of the Clones when he's a kid, and now he's an adult, of course, the actor. But then there's also Boba Fett who's 80 years old or whatever, and he was a stuntman. So there's 2 different Boba. Okay, well now I've been to 4 of these things. I swear to God, they have 3 new Boba Fett's every year, and it's like, well, who's this guy? Oh, he wore the Boba Fett costume at the dinner table in Empire Strikes Back. Yeah. Oh, this guy was in the background of Jabba's palace.
Next year, me and Adam Gothard were already talking about it. I'm gonna set up a booth next year, and I am the naked Boba.
Yeah, you're gonna be the new Boba.
I'm the new Boba because I'm the naked Boba. Remember, he already has T-shirts printed of just my helmet when I just had the helmet on and nothing else. Yeah. I'm signing autographs as the naked Boba.
Well, it's like, for people that are, Boba focus collectors or just, big autograph hounds or what. I mean, at one point I thought you had to get 3 autographs. Then I realized, you have to get 4 I swear to God, you have to get like 8 autographs now. if you want to get everybody who actually put that suit on, and forget about Mandalorian. I mean, now you can get the Mandalorian. You know,
tons of people that put the suit on.
Yeah, now you can get Jango Fett because he was Boba Fett, you know, in the Mandalorian and stuff. But
I got to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, but I mean, even just the vintage, the original trilogy, there's like 7 or 8 guys. So, you know, like there was a guy there this year that was not, if Boba wasn't even his main figure, but he had like Boba in the background of the poster because he wore it for 4 seconds, like, you know, in the background of a scene somewhere. So,
yeah,
and he's signing as Boba Fett. I'm like, all right, here we go.
I think I know what you're talking about. It was that younger guy.
Yeah, and I'm like, how was this guy in a movie in 1983?
No,
he looks like he's younger than I am.
He's in the special edition one.
Oh, okay.
As you see, Shane, you saw my Boba Fett multi, 8x10 there. His name was not on there.
Okay, so he was right. So he was in the hangar scene with Jabba, right? In like 95 or 6, whatever that was. Okay, that makes sense. Guy's a young guy. I mean, come on. All right, let's jump over to me, and let's see what'll this look like. That's all right. Let's go to this one. No, not that one. Let's go to not that one. Not that one. That one. So this was mentioned in a previous episode because Charles showed his, and in the same episode, I just watched it with my kids earlier tonight, actually. And Chris, you showed yours in that episode as well. This is the art print that I got from ICCC.
Oh.
See if I can do it without the lights here. I just thought this was super cool. The red is just jumps off the page, and the shading and the just the figures. I mean, it's just so well done that it just pops right off. So I said, I got to get this because I was a big ERG fan as a kid. I just love these figures.
Is that a Power of the Force 2 Vader there? Or,
I don't know. It's drawn.
Yeah,
but
a little thick.
I'm going to make Adam Gothard jealous. I wonder if he bought one of these because he had to see it. It was the brightest, like most eye-catching design the guy had.
I honestly didn't even see those. I don't even know who had that stuff.
This isn't necessarily a scene that I would, jump towards, Vader. But then I saw it. I'm like, man, that is so great. All the shading and the red. And I was like, you know what? ERG was one of my 5 favorite figures as a kid. I just love the look of that figure. So I've always been a fan. So I said, I got to get that and hang it up. So I got to get a frame for that. But that's my win of the week.
Shane loves all Jedi stuff.
I do. Yeah, I do. And I'm sorry that those characters were not more part of the movie. And I felt like there was other people who had that feeling, people who made Star Wars now, because the Praetorian Guards.
I mean,
the Praetorian Guards.
You had a heavy hand. You had a heavy hand in it.
The Praetorian Guards in the newer movies made up for that, right? Like there was a huge scene. They didn't just stand there. They got to fight. They got to battle with the against the lightsabers. So I think, the powers that be knew that type of a character, people were dying to see that character fight. So, all right, Chris, I'm going to throw it over to you. It's time for your win of the week.
So for me, I have a Boba Fett Taiwan. But the cool thing about it is, if it comes up, is it's actually a 2-tone belt Boba Fett.
Oh,
so
I'm looking at the knee, thinking there's something with the knee, but no.
It's actually a variant where the belt is black, and then like the pouch can be brown. And I trying to get it in here where it's
when you hold it just like that right there, you can see the belt in the middle looks a little greenish and the other one looks a little brown.
It's very noticeable. And then when I looked it up, it's actually a variant. And when I asked the people, they're like, "Oh yeah, sure, we all knew about it." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So,
well, it's obvious what happened there, right? They painted the pieces.
They ran out of paint.
Well, I don't know. Did they paint the figures when they were? I don't think they painted the pieces separate, right? They painted the legs with one black/brown, and then they pieced it together with a torso that was painted with a different paint.
Yeah, it's different paint because you can tell it's like a reddish brown, and in the middle is like blackish.
Yeah,
so, I mean, it's pretty cool, and you know what? It actually goes for it's quite expensive.
I would think so. I mean, that's the kind of figure. I know you're not into it these days, but that's the kind of figure you would want to get graded because it would add to the value, would protect it.
It's weird. It's actually still wet because I just got done painting it.
All right, very good.
So that would be for sale on Rogue 5 Toys.
Oh, nice. So whoever gets a hold of that, I think about getting that graded just to protect it and to that will increase the value probably more than the grading cost a little bit, and then it'll protect it.
Yeah, that definitely will.
Yeah. All right. So those are our wins of the week. Do we have any whiffs of the week? I don't.
I've already had 2 whiffs in the last 2 weeks, so I don't have nothing.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So that's going to do it for this episode. We're done. That's it. No John.
Cal has a whiff of the week.
Okay. Please. Here, hold on. I'm going to get you in the big window. No. You got to get big.
Okay. What's the
How are we
whiff
doing
of the
it
week?
here? There we go.
Is Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda's the whiff of the week.
Baby Yoda's the whiff of the week.
Yeah.
Baby Yoda.
What do you have on your pajamas there? Is that the Avengers?
That's not my pajamas.
Oh, it's not nighttime by you. It's like the morning, right?
It's only 6:30 here.
Okay.
We're almost ready for bed.
Yeah.
It's so weird. I always forget that. Like I'm sitting here, I'm doing the show. It's 10:30 at night or 9:30, and I'm like, oh, it's 3 hours behind at Brandon.
I know. Can you imagine our wives if we tried to record a show at 6 p.m.?
No.
Are you kidding me? I don't even know how Brandon's on this show.
No. I mean, I give him a hard time about it, but in reality, I should be giving him a lot more credit because for me to even do it at 9 when we start is hard.
I know.
Let alone 6 o'clock. Like my kids are still doing like sports and stuff.
I know. He gives up a harder period of his day than we do. Really does.
I know. Don't remind my wife, please.
Yeah. All right, that's going to do it for this episode. We have not hit you with a bunch of advertisements, but please do check out our Patreon, patreon.com/5idiotstalkingtoys. There's benefits there. See our collectibles and our episodes early, and support the show if you like what we're doing. Please subscribe to the channel on YouTube, like the video, and comment. Let us know what you thought of this episode. And please, where is Charles and John? We want to hear your predictions. And if anybody guesses correctly, they will win nothing.
A free mustache ride.
Yeah, free mustache ride. All right, thanks very much.
Doing mustaches for November?
Oh,
can't wait
That's
to
right.
see that
November.
That's right. All right, thanks very much for watching the channel. Please stay tuned for our Sunday episode. That is a new topic. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on 5 Idiots Talking Toys. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank yous.
Bye.